Tim Legler alongside. What do you got for me?
I got control. James Harden controlling the game. And in a way that no other player really can. And I'm going to show you, though, what he's thinking about some of these possessions. This one's interesting to me, Scott, because I think there are times Golden State can make better decisions. All right, here's what I mean. So he drives in, kicks it out. Well, both of the Warriors defenders are standing right here, right? So, I mean, they're right next to James Harden. Who do you think has a better chance to run out there with him right now and guard him? Draymond Green or Kevon Looney? Clearly, it's Draymond Green,
sure,
right? So here goes Harden. You know he's going to run all the way out there to catch it. It seems to me this would be an easy communication and let Looney go over here to Capella. But for some reason, they don't do it. Looney started on him, so now Looney's going to run out there on him again. And just take a look at the patience, control. He's in no hurry to go up. Not quite far enough out, big guy. Let me bring you out here. And now here's what he's looking at. He sees these toes pointed this way. And I'm going to tell you right now, he knows he's going to attack the top foot, because if he gets around Kevon Looney and drives him hard into this area, it is so difficult for a big guy then to shift his weight and not over-retreat. That's exactly what he's going to do, and James Harden knows he wants to get here, stop on a dime, and come back. There is no way you can ask a center to move his feet quick enough to guard that. So this was after that run you just talked about. Big shot there. Now this one is just kind of silly. This is just clowning and dancing. They actually keep Clay on him. He fights over the pick. I like that. I don't like as many switches. And then right about here, Clay's going to guard him, cut him off, stops him again. Oh, on the reach. Harden goes behind his back. He's going to come in here, and now he's going to say, okay, who wants to dance now? Sean Livingston, you want to dance a little bit? Come out here. No, I'm going to go by you. And it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
He gets into this area of the floor. Looney will step up, but this is just a little floater over the top. He has dribbled 19 seconds off the clock. No one else has touched the ball, and he's had 3 different guys guard him on the same possession. And this is when Golden State had made a run. So I talk about control. To me, this was one of those games we saw all throughout the year that James Harden had, where it was every possession. It was all about him and his handle.
Game ended with us on the air. I don't have a box score yet, so I don't know what Clay and Curry went combined. I mentioned Curry did go for 30. You had a thought on those two combined. What do you have?
I just think that they're guarding him physically on the perimeter. They're bumping him, they're hitting him, they're grabbing him. And I think Steph and Clay are shot makers. They don't sell anything. And I think it does wear you down over the course of a game when you're being bumped and ridden to that extent, particularly guys that are kind of built like that. I'd consider them finesse players. I think their defense has had a factor in this series without question.
I asked you in the green room just to think about this thought for me, because now it's best of 3. The cliche in sports is that a series doesn't start until a road team wins. Which road team do you think is best equipped to win a game in the next 3?
Yeah, I mean, we might go 7 home teams, but if you ask me that question, I would say actually Houston, because of the unique nature of James Harden and the way that he can dictate pace and tempo by controlling possessions unlike any other player. That would be a scary proposition for Steve Kerr, that he could get one of those games in the Bay Area and potentially have a chance to come back and close this thing out. But like I said, this could be just one of those that goes all 7 home teams win.
He was a virtuoso. I mean, this is vintage Harden. This is why he's the hardest player in the league to guard, hardest player to officiate, just the hardest to deal with, period.
Agreed.